Len Sassaman is one of the leading candidates for Satoshi Nakamoto. He died only a few months after Satoshi's final email. He did not get a college degree, yet from 1999, he was roommates and friends with Bram Cohen. That's the creator of Bitcoin. Now in 2001, Len organized a protest against government surveillance and the imprisonment of one Dmitry Skylarov. Now he was a Russian programmer who developed software that bypassed ebook encryption, which violated US copyright law. Len worked with Phil Zimmermann. He's the creator of PGP, and they developed the Zimmermann-Sassaman key signing protocol. That's a public key cryptography that's also used in Bitcoin. Despite never attending college, Len Sassaman moved to Belgium in 2004, where he became a PhD student at UC Lueven in Belgium. And his advisors were Bart Prenel and David Chaum, who's the inventor of digital cash. Now, Sassaman did remain in Belgium from 2004 until his passing in 2011. The Bitcoin white paper, it was published on October 31st, 2008, at which point Sassaman had already lived in Europe for 4 years. And being that this was the only time that Sassaman had a formal education, he was taught to write academic papers in the European way. And this helps explain why the Bitcoin white paper features predominantly British English. Now, when you look at the bibliography of the Bitcoin white paper, look at citation number 2. Now, that's citing 3 authors, H. Macias, X. S. Avila, and Jean Jacques Quisquater, which focused on secure digital time stamping. Now, all 3 of these people are French speakers, and the work was published at UC Lueven in Belgium. Sound familiar? This paper would be unheard of in the United States at that time, but if it was a cryptography PhD student at UC Lueven, not only would they have heard of it, but they would have been required to review this work. Now, in citation 2, the author that stands out the most is Jean Jacques Quisquater, because he is a professor of cryptography at UC Lueven, the same university that Sassaman is attending at that time. Now, Quisquater is the connection between Satoshi Nakamoto and Len Sassaman, because he is reference number 2 in the Bitcoin white paper authored by Satoshi Nakamoto, and he's a professor at UC Lueven from 2004 to 2011, which is exactly when Len Sassaman was studying at that very same university, and he was working in cryptography and cybersecurity, meaning that not only did Len Sassaman know Quisquater and was familiar with his work, but he studied under him. Now, Jean Jacques Quisquater is still alive, and he is still listed as a professor at UC Lueven in Belgium.